maximum amount the individual was spending and the minimum amount the individual was spending. So I we advise everyone to quick maybe in the after this class you can visit the previous class if you don't have idea about Excel, because the first class basically we look at the fundamentals of Excel. What we said, the basic unit of spreadsheets is what we call a cell. Okay, and we said spreadsheet or worksheet is a subset of what we call workbook, a book. Okay, when you have a book, you have a sheet inside the book. So that is what your Excel is made of, and is a spreadsheet package. Why we said it's a spreadsheet package, we said because it is made up of grid lines. You have rows and column. Okay, this is rows. Sorry, column rather. This is column, and this is row. And in our last class, we said the column are calibrated with letter. If you can look at my cursor, we have A, B, C, D, E. So the columns are calibrated with letters. While rows, if you look at our rows here, they are calibrated with numbers. Okay. We also went ahead to talk about referencing, that when you are making reference to a particular cell, we use equal to. In our last class we use equal to, and we said once you put equal to in a particular cell, you make the cell active. And not just that, Excel or the spreadsheet automatically knows that you want to make reference to a particular thing or you want to perform operations. Okay, and for you to make a reference, we said you must start from the column. This column, let's assume this is A. I've typed A. The next thing is it formula you want to type, or you are making reference to a cell? Then you now look for the number. A what? Is it A1? Is it A2? Is it A3? Is it A4? Once you put, let's assume I'm putting A3. If you look at my worksheet, you see automatically on your spreadsheet A3 is selected. You see the box here. Okay, meaning that we are making reference to A3. Okay, so we did all this in our last class, and because today's class is built upon what we considered last class. So, and we made touch of different type of references. I said I'm just going to do very much on it later on. We said that we have absolute reference, dynamic reference, and mixed reference. We'll do that as we continue in the class, in the training. All right, so these are what we considered last week. Now we'll be taking a step further, and we'll be looking at this today. We'll be looking at data cleaning and preparation. We'll look at data import and management. That is, if you want to import CSV file, text file, database, okay, into your workbook, okay. Then we have data cleaning. Then in data cleaning, we'll be looking at text, how to use text to column, where you have, for instance, you have a cell that contains three names like Ade, Chioma, Musa in a particular cell, and you want to split these three names into respective cells. Okay, without you doing it one after the other. Oh, let me write this one here. Let me change this one to that place. Let me change this one. Okay, how do we'll look at that? How to split a cell, that is text to column. Not only that, we'll look at find and replace. We'll also look at how to remove duplicates. Okay, and then we'll move ahead. That is module 2. We'll move ahead to sorting and filtering. Sorting and filtering. And then we also move on, if time permits us, we check the data analysis with function. Okay, At this point, one of the things we want to do in this area is using if function, and function, and or function. Not only that, we'll look at nested function for decision making. Okay, we'll look at that, and we'll then move ahead to lookup functions. That is the lookup and reference functions. And under the lookup functions, we'll look at VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index, match. Okay, then if time permits us, we look at left, other text functions now. We look at left, right, mid, concatenate, and learn. Okay, we'll look at that for our data analysis today. All right, so if you are with your system, because it's hands-on, I want you to kindly boot your system, please, and open your MS Excel. All right, then let's kickstart what we have for today. The first thing is data cleaning and preparation. And our aim for this aspect basically is importing of CSV file, SLS file. So I'll just show you how to import into your workbook. Let me use this sheet. I'm using this sheet. Please, are we together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so yes, so yes, so
So let's start. For you to be able to insert uh, data, or what we call the XCLS file, CSV file, now we'll come to your data ribbon tab. Okay, let me come back to home, because this is where you find yourself automatically. So now you want to import a data set into your workbook. You come to data. Before I proceed, I believe everyone can open Microsoft Excel. If you cannot open Microsoft Excel, please go to your search button and type MS Excel. Once you search it, you will see it in your program file. And then once you are able to see it, double click on it and it will open. Okay, it will open. So with that, you don't have any issue loading your MS Excel. Having done that, if you want to load the data set, I said come to data, then under the get and transform, group, you see we have get data from text. That is, if you are getting a data set that is either text or CSV. If you want to get a data from the web, from table and range, okay, or recent sources, you can get that under get and transform. So peradventure you have a data set that you want to just clean, or that you don't want to just open it. So basically, you can just come open a blank workbook and come to your data. So click on get data. I want you to click on get data on your system. Then you can click from file. Just follow my instruction from file. May I know if you are able to see get data from the get and transform ribbon tab? Any response?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, if you get to that group, you'll see we have from workbook, from text, from extensible markup language, that is XML, from JSON file, from PDF, that is portable document file, from folder, and from SharePoint folder. Now, if you ever have any workbook on your system, if yours is in workbook SLS, click on workbook. Okay. If you have CSV file, please click on CSV file. So for now, I have a workbook, so I'm going to click on workbook. I'm waiting for it to load. Please follow yours. and look for any workbook data set you have. Probably the one you did last class. You can also open it. Okay. Now, once you click on it, a folder will open up onto you, a dialog box asking you where is the file you are looking for. Okay, now you must know the folder that is holding your file. Is it in download folder? Is it in desktop folder? Is it in video folder? Is it in picture folder? Okay, you must know the folder that is storing or holding your file. Okay, so for me, I just want to just pick a particular, uh, I'll pick one folder here and then load one file rather. Once you select the file, you click on import. You click on import and wait for it to load. Okay, I want you to also follow through. Click on import and then wait for it to load. Okay, mine is still connecting. I'm loading a quantitative analysis of employee perception. Okay, it's still loading. Okay, now if yours has loaded successfully, what can you tell me what you are seeing, please? Let me hear from you. At your system, what do you have? Anybody?
Mine is still loading.
Okay.
Okay. I can see the information like in a table format.
Okay. Your Power Query opened onto you, right?
The Power Query.
Yes. Your Power Query. Once you open it, you import. The Power Query is supposed to open, asking you whether you want to load or you want to transform data. Let me show my screen here. Let me stop so I can see this other one. I'll share this other screen so you can see what I'm saying. Coming. I'm still looking for the dialog box if I'm going to see it. Okay, let's go this way. It's not still showing the exact screen I want it to show. Do you have anybody who is also trying it outside Mr. Brown? Mr. Badebo?
As a matter of fact, I didn't want to draw the class back. That's why I'm not saying anything. I'm not on my system,
Okay.
so I hope that will be. I hope this class is being recorded.
Yes. Okay. Are you with your system?
Yes,
Okay. So have you opened your Microsoft Excel?
yes, I've opened that, but I don't have any data
Okay.
to
Okay.
work with.
Okay. What of the other one you use in the other class, the other multi-level theme? You can also upload that if you have that with you.
Okay,
Just to show you
okay,
how to upload data set on Excel. Mrs.
okay. So how
Aramide,
do I go?
have you opened your system?
I'm not sure that person is in the class.
She's there. Mrs. Aramide. Mrs. Aramide, can you hear me? Okay. Mrs. Rebecca, Mrs. Chileka. Okay, can we hear from you?
I'm following, though I missed the first session, but I think I'll catch up.
Okay. Mrs. Rebecca?
Same with Madam Tleka. I'm following. Missed the first class, so I'm trying to like catch up. But then I've opened my Excel, MS Excel, and I went on data.
Okay.
But then I don't know whether it's the type of sheet that has opened. I'm trying to see what you're sharing and with what I'm seeing on my
Okay.
sheet here. Yeah. But I think I'll catch up.
Okay. Okay. All right. Mrs. Aramide? Maybe she's not with her gadget. We are not hearing from her. Okay, now, let me just repeat the steps. Let me repeat the steps so that we can be on the same page. Let me also send a data set to the group so that if you're having issues with the data set to upload, you can have something to send, okay? So let me quickly get the data set we use on our Power BI and send to that place so that it will be easier a little bit. So Mr. Boyeje has that same data set, so you can upload it. Then for the rest of us who don't have the data set, I will just send this other one for now. Let's extract that. Okay, I've sent one particular data set. So those of you who don't have a data set, you can use that for now. Okay, so now once you go to get data, you click on workbook, make sure that you know where the file is stored, and then click on OK. Once it loads, your Power Query opens. You select the tables that contains it. You can see it. Now, once it open, what is opening onto you is your Power Query. Okay, is your Power Query. So you decide if you want to edit, you can click on transform data. If you don't want to edit it and just want it to be on your platform, just click on load. Okay, so let me click on load. Okay, I guess you can see my screen now. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, this is what I
Yes.
loaded into this workbook now. Okay, is that okay? Now, by now you should be able to now load
Yeah,
the. Can you?
okay.
By now you should be able to load data sets into your workbook.
Yeah, I think my workbook looks like yours, although I'm using a different set of data.
Mr. Brian, you said.
Your workbook looks like mine, although I'm using a separate set of data.
Oh yes, yes, yes. That is not an issue. It's just to know the steps. What we are doing now is to know the step of loading data sets into workbook. Is that okay by everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we have achieved one aim. Now the next thing I would love to do, since this is not a qualitative data, this is a research data. I will just leave this for now, and then I will generate our own data sets. Now, to get another worksheet, I believe you know how to do it. You click on the plus sign, and then a new worksheet will open onto you. Okay, let's click on the plus sign. Okay, you have a new worksheet. Now, for now, I want us to do this. Just look at my screen as I'm typing on your new worksheet. Write full name, write test score, exam, total. Okay, and then let's do other things again. Uh, Grade. Okay. Then for the full name, you can type any name of yours. 3 different names. Okay, 3 different names. Are we together? Hope you are typing as I'm typing. Now I want to make sure that we have duplicates in this data set. Okay, I'll copy. I just selected the cell and I type Ctrl C to copy, and then I'm pasting here. Ctrl C, and then Ctrl V is to paste. I said that in the last class as well. Are we on the same page? Have you all typed the name? That is your own name, not just my own. I want to type different name of your choice. 3 different names, please. Okay. Now let's enter. Let's enter score for this. Any score, just enter the test score and exam score, please. Go ahead and just type. We have 30, 10, 15, 16, 5, 17. Okay. 10. Okay. Time for the exams too. Please, are we on the same page now? Are you there?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Now the next, let me come to our scheme to know what we are doing. Okay. The next thing we want to do now is, because we are cleaning the data set, is we want to split the full names. into different columns. Where is it? Okay, this is it. So to do that, you will go to data. You click on the data group. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Under the data ribbon tab, you will see data tools. Look at my cursor. Data tools. You will see text to column. Okay, that is the tool we want to use. But before then, you have to select the column we want to split. This is it. Is that so? Then click on text to columns. Have you clicked on text to column?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay. Okay, now the first thing is click on the column that contains the three names.
Okay.
Okay, so you are there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now the next thing is click on text to columns.
Text to column.
Yes, under data tool group.
Okay.
Have you seen it, sir?
Oh, I'm still looking at it.
Look at my column, my cursor, where my cursor is.
I can't see your cursor.
You can see my cursor.
Where?
Text to column under data tools. Okay,
Okay.
have you seen it?
Yes. Text to column. Yes.
So click on it. Yes.
Okay.
Once you click on it, a dialog box will appear.
Yes.
Okay. Check on delimited. Click on delimited. It's click, right? The dot is inside the circle.
Yes, it's still correct.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Click on next.
Next.
Okay.
Okay. Then click on check on the space. A dialog box will appear. Click on space.
Space. Okay.
Have you seen it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Then click on next.
Next.
Okay.
Okay.
Now automatically you will see that under data preview your names will be split into 3 different columns. So
Yeah.
now click on finish.
Done. Yeah.
Now there's an issue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be placing
Yes.
the other column, the other places, right?
Yeah. There is already data here. Do you want to replace it?
Yes. Then you say with that, then wait for me. I thought you were going to follow my own step and cancel it. Thank God you stop. So don't replace it. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, do not because if you replace it, it will cancel what you have done, your score, the test score. So you can go back then. Okay?
We cancel.
You say?
See cancel?
Cancel, yes.
We cancel.
Yes, cancel.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you can now choose the place you want uh, your 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 data to be. Let me scroll. I'm coming. Destination. Okay, now you see where they will wrote destination. You see A1 there. Are you there?
No, I'm lost.
Okay, now you are back, right? You are back to that place. Let's take you back. Let's take you back. What on your dialog box, you can see we have general text, date, do not import, right?
Um, just a minute.
Yes.
No, I can't.
What do you have when you click on back?
No, cancel.
Okay, cancel. So it took you back, right?
Yes.
Okay, then let's do it this way. Follow the process again. Follow the process. So before you click on finish, just wait. I will tell you what to do.
Okay. You go to text to columns, right?
Yes.
Delimited.
Yes.
Next.
Space. Click on the space.
It's
And
already,
Oh, okay.
has already taken that.
Okay. Now
then the next.
you are in. You will see a place called destination.
Destination.
Yes.
Okay. You will see $A$1.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Where is it?
there's
I'm not seeing destination.
okay. After you check on the space, you click on next, right?
Yeah.
So what are you seeing?
I'm seeing general.
Yes, move down. You will see destination. After do not import, you see destination.
Okay. I've seen destination.
Okay, let's stop. Wait.
Dollar.
Yeah, just yes. At that destination, you will change because it's asking you where do we want us to put this split into. Since B, C,
Okay.
D are covered already, okay, we have value there. Now we'll now change that letter A to column F. Put F there.
Column what?
Put it and put that change that A to F.
Eh,
Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay, click on finish.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now,
Done.
No, no.
eh,
Sorry, I didn't get that.
ah,
You said the formula is missing a range reference or a defined name.
just
That's what I have.
I said when you change, just change only leave the dollar is the letter A alone you are changing to F.
Oh,
Okay?
1 minute.
Okay.
Why me?
So that while he's trying to fix the stone, you will notice that we have splitted the names into three, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that is how to you said
So what do I have there now is $F $1.
yes.
Then go to finish.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Something should happen. Check your workbook. What do you have?
Okay, FGH.
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, basically, one thing you have learned here is how to split sentence or into columns. Is that okay?
How to
How
speak?
to
Yes.
split
Split.
a column into multiple columns
Okay.
using delimiter and space. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Yes.
let's quickly rename the header for this. Now, this full, we'll change it to first name.
Okay.
Then the second, this is middle name, and then this is last name. Now, if you have done that, look at my cursor. You see that my cursor, I want to expand this column so that you can accommodate the middle name. So I will take the cursor to the border between middle name and last name. So once the cursor change to black, I will now hold down my, I will hold down my, I will left click and then drag. Okay. The same thing for this. I will left click and drag. Are you there?
No.
Okay, I will repeat that again.
Yes.
So look at this. My cursor, I moved it to the way we have letter G. Can you see letter G?
Mm-hmm.
Then look at this. My arrow has changed to color black, right? My cursor has changed to color black. Color black in form of cross.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will left click and drag. You can see it. Once you drag, there's a space given to that cell, that column. The same thing for these two. Are we there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I said we have learned how to split this kind of thing here, what we have on column A, into different columns. Now, let's quickly delete this column. We don't want it again. So, to do that, I will click on this letter A. Once you click on letter A, the entire column will be selected. Okay? The entire column. And then you can now right click and click on delete. Once you do that, you no longer see column A again.
Delete.
Yes, right click, and once you right click, the option will appear. You click on delete, or you right click and click and press your delete button. Are you there now? Are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
Now the next thing I want to do is that I want to move this column test, exam, total, and grade to the front of these guys here. Okay, so to do that, I will do like this. I'll click on that A column, and then I will hold down my control key and select B. My control key still hold down. I'll select C. Then I'll hold down my D column and select control key and select D. Can you do this?
Yes.
Okay. Then having done this, since I'm moving it, to move, you will use Control X.
Control X or X.
X to cut. Saxophone.
Okay.
So Control X. Let me. I'm coming. What is it saying? Okay. I don't know if you're having the same issue I'm
This
having.
time, yes.
You said you cannot cut, right?
Yes, this can be done on the mouse parent selection.
Okay. Now, just select the first column and then click on Cut. Okay. Then go to front of with this where we have a H, letter H here, and then right click and click on paste.
Okay, it's done. Yeah.
Okay, follow the same thing for the other ones too. Follow the same thing for the other one too. So, do you have what I'm saying here?
No, I don't.
Okay, I said you select, click on the column and
Yes.
Control X to cut it, and then move to the front of this and paste. You want to just move those things from behind to the front of last name.
Control what?
Once you do Control X to paste is Control V.
What about to cut?
Control X for saxophone. The X.
Okay. So, okay, it's one,
Yes.
not all. Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
All right. Now, I want to remove all this empty column here. I want to remove all this empty column here. So, I will just select like this. You hold down your left key button and then you drag like this. Then you click on delete. Then you have it. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do, don't forget I said we are carrying out data cleaning. So we are cleaning our data because if you do not clean your data very well, you will have a wrong result. It will now inform wrong decision. So we want to check for duplicates now. There are some items that are duplicate. For instance, let's do it this way. To check for duplicate, go back to your home group. All right. So you will see what we call find and select under the editing group. You will see sort and filter. Okay. So I want you to click on the sort and filter. Can you see my mouse?
Yes.
Okay, click on that drop down. Sort and filter. Click on filter. What is the option you are having? Are we together? Click on.
I think it is saying this can be applied to the selected range. Select a single cell in a range and try again.
Okay. So let me do it now. So click on the first name, then click on filter. All right. Now, if you look at it now, you will see a drop down in your first name here, right? Are you seeing the drop down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you should have it on your screen too, right? Do you have the filter by your first name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you click on it. Once you click on it, it will show you all the names. Like we have Adamu, Aramide, BC, Oche, Samson. We have just one, two, three, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have just 5 unique names. The other ones are duplicates. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. So now it tells you that there are some data you need to clean. So let's now do the searching. So to search, go back to your edit group and click on find. Okay, let's do our finding now. Let's pick the first name. We have Oche. Let's then if you type it, you see find all. Click on find all. Have you done that? Are you there? Please, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I said click on find. So when you click on find, type the first name you have on your column to it. It will show you the numbers of occurrence. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so let me like mine and let me search Adamu. Okay, like at my own end here, Adamu is showing 2 times. That is on cell A3 and cell A8. So what you need to do is you now check the name of the people. Like in my own screen, I noticed that Adamu existed 2 times and I look at the middle name, the same middle name, the same last name, meaning that it's the same person. Okay, so meaning that Adamu has duplicated itself. Are we together?
Yes.
So what I will now do is I will remove one of them. So I'll just click, okay, like this. We have the last one here. So I will click, this is on cell 8. Look at my cursor. Can you see it? Okay,
Yes.
this one is a duplicate of Adamu, the one you have on A3. So what I want to do when you are doing data cleaning, you can either delete or you can replace. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, now I don't have anything to replace this thing with, so I want to remove it. So I will right click and click on delete. So it means one, I've removed one. So if you search again, you'll notice that BC is appearing 2 times. So I'll follow the same approach. I will right click and then I will delete. Are we together?
Yeah.
Are we together, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. So I believe that you can now find your data set to look for duplicate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm asking this so that I will know if we have achieved that aim. If not, I'll go over it again until when you all understand how to check for duplicates. All right.
Anyway, let's.
Mr.
No issue. The only issue I had was I didn't repeat the name,
Okay,
so
okay.
but that's okay.
Yes, yes, okay.
That's okay.
Okay, okay. So now
Mm.
thing we are going to do, let me check our scheme again to know what next. Okay, we have removed duplicates. Okay, let's see the next thing. Okay, sorting and filtering. I've shown us filtering. Let's quickly do sorting. Now, when you are sorting, you can sort in ascending order or descending order. Okay. Now, when we say sorting, sorting means arrangement. So you can decide to arrange from small to biggest or from biggest to small, from letter A to Z, from letter Z to A. Okay, you can do that. Now, one thing I want you to take note of in Excel is this again. When you have large data sets and you are trying to sort, Excel, and for instance, look at me, I've selected just first name. Okay, now go to your editing button. Then under the editing group, click on sort from A to Z. Look at this.
Yes. A to Z
Yes. Then what is the message you are seeing on your screen?
is saying expand the selection or continue with the current selection.
Yes. Now let me say something. If you say that continue with the current selection, it is only this column that will be sorted. Are we together?
Yes.
It will
Yes.
not affect the other columns. Now you must understand the data set you are working with. This type of data set, this one is student results. If you eventually said continue with the current selection, your result will be scattered because the name will be mixed up. Okay, it will carry someone's first name and give it to another person. It will carry another person's first name and give it to another person. Is that okay? So now, because of the particular data set I'm working with, because somebody bearing this first name is the owner of the second name and is the owner of the third name and is the owner of this score. So I want to maintain it. So what I'm going to do is I'll say expand the selection. That is, it should cover the entire data set. So since I'm expanding it, I will now click on sort. Have you seen it now? Yes.
Yes.
So now you notice that
Yes.
on my own screen here, Oche was previously the first one, and the middle name was Ade, and the last name was Musa, and the test score was 20 and 40 for exam. Now, after sorting, Oche has been moved to cell A5. So you notice the essence when you expand, it covers other columns, not just a particular column. Is that okay? All
Yes.
right. Please, are we on the same page?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's see, move on. We are still in data cleaning. Let's look at the next objective. We have looked at filtering, and the next thing is let's then move on to the data analysis aspect. Okay. In our last class, we spoke about how to calculate sum, that is total. Okay. So now we have test score and exam. To get total, we use a formula called sum. So you click on equal to, that's how to do your referencing. Are you together? Are we there?
Yes.
All right. In the last class, I said that this function bar here, look at this function bar. You can select it in case you don't want to type it, in case you don't want to cram the formula. You can come here and select. You see where my cursor is? Click on the drop down,
Yes.
click on sum. Once you click on sum, you see that it automatically selects the cells that in the Excel notice that it contains value. And look at it, say D2 to E2. That is the range. Click on OK. Now we have 45. Is that so?
Can you just repeat that?
Okay, let me repeat it. I will repeat it again. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now I said enter equal to sign. Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take my cursor to the function bar. Look at where my cursor is. This is what we call function bar. Are you there? Can you see my cursor?
Yes.
Okay, now click on the drop down. In case your sum is not, look for SUM, sum. Then click on sum. Once you click on sum, Excel automatically selects the cells that contains value. Now we have D2 and E2. Then if that is what you want to add together, then click on OK. Are you there?
Okay.
Now let me show us another way. Now, for instance, you may be working in a large data set, or you have to develop a template like that you enter value and it will be calculating it for them. You don't need to be doing it. So now how to do that? Since you have entered this formula, you can duplicate it. So how do you duplicate? You take your cursor, select it, select the cells, the one that you need some, then take your cursor down the bottom angle like this. Make sure that your cursor is showing plus sign, very small plus sign. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, then if your cursor is now showing plus sign, hold down your left key button on your mouse pad and drag down. You see what I've done?
Mm-hmm.
Once you drag down, it will calculate the other cells for you. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You guys are very intelligent there. You are very smart. All right. So we have done this is how to duplicate formula. Now you see what we did here. This is a dynamic cell reference because automatically the value are changing from D2 to D3, from D3 to D4, from D4 to D5. That is what we call dynamic referencing. Don't forget this. If you need to write it down in your notebook, please do note it. Okay? If it is absolute, it will not change. It will just be constant. Okay? So now we have done for sum. Do you have any question or should proceed? Should we proceed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Let's check the next one. Okay, let's go and do the if function. Now, in if with one of these functions is if and is a conditional statement. Okay, the conditional statement that we use
Okay.
to calculate. Okay, if the rain is falling, it means the ground will be wet. If the rain did not fall, it means the ground is dry. That is conditional. Okay, meaning that if you do not pour water, the place will be dry. So the same thing is applicable here. So in such kind of statement, in such kind of condition, we use the if condition. So let's go ahead and do some things here. Now we have equal to. Now we are going to make reference to this total. So once you have entered your equal to, click on this F to this total. Click on it this way. Sorry, it's supposed to be if. Sorry, if. All right, then open your parentheses. Okay. Look at what I did. Equals to if, then open your parentheses. That's circle brackets. We call it parentheses. You hold down your shift. I don't know the type of keyboard you are using. If it's like mine, the parentheses are on 9 and 0. So hold down your shift and click it. And press it rather. Are we together? Are we together, please?
Um,
Uh,
maybe just repeat what you just
okay,
said.
let me repeat the step. First, I said you click your equal to, then enter if. This is if function, okay? Then open your parenthesis. To open parenthesis, the circle bracket. Click on your press your shift button, and if the circle bracket, look at your keyboard. If it's on key 9, press on that 9. This parenthesis circle bracket will now open. Is that okay?
Okay.
So
Yes.
now you have now once you do this, you are telling Excel that I want to use a logical function. I want to use if function, okay? I want to know
Mm.
something. So it's asking, what do you want to know? What is the test? What is the condition? Then you will now click on this cell. That is the total I'm making reference to F2, that is 45. Mine is 45. I don't know the total you have. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I will now declare and said if F2 is less than, okay, is less than or equal to, if I like, or I can leave it less than 40, comma, is equals to F. Are you there, please? Are you there? Can you see my screen? Okay,
Yes.
I'll press comma.
If
Then I add
two
another if.
equals to
Then I'll put open
50.
parenthesis again. That is the second parenthesis. You select the same cell, F2. If it's less than oh, let me just, I will increase it. I will not use the normal grade now. If it's less than 50, comma, then you put open the in quotes, double quotes. Let's assume if it's less than 50, it is D. Close the quote and put comma again, space. If okay, I will not. Let's assume that I am not. I don't want to declare that condition. So if it is greater, meaning that if it's less than 50, it is D. So now, if it is greater than 50 and above, I want to give the people A. Now, I'm not declaring condition. That is, this one is true, this one is true. But if none of these are true, false, then give me A. You see what I did? Now, if you have this, then anything that has opening, my shift, I'll close this, I'll close this. I only have two openings. Then once you have closed it, press your enter key. So what do you have in your result sheet? Let me hear you. Yes? What do you have? I can't hear any of you. Mr. Brian,
It didn't work.
is it working?
Repeat the,
Yes.
maybe repeat it again.
Okay, repeat it again.
Mm.
Mr. Badimo, is
Yeah,
it working?
yeah, it's working.
Okay, then it is
No, it said I missed some step in the formula.
okay. Is it working?
Kindly,
Is
If
it?
F2 is less 40,
kindly wait.
or
Is it getting?
if
I think I missed something.
Okay, please check. I'm waiting for you people. I want you to get it. Otherwise, I will do it again.
Probably you can just do it again. We follow through.
Okay, let me cancel this now. Okay, now the first thing I said equal to, enter the if, open your parentheses, then click on the cell. Then I said I'm using less than sign. To get less than sign, hold down your shift key and look for the key that have less than sign. Look at it here. I'm using less than sign.
Mm-hmm.
And I said if it's less than 40, I am putting comma,
Mm-hmm.
space. I said I'm now opening double quote, one quote, then I'm declaring it to be F. I'll close the quote, comma, space. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Now I'm opening another if again, open another parenthesis, select that same cell F2, less than sign, 50, comma, then I'll put a quote. I'm saying if it's less than 50, give me D. Let me close the quote, then comma, space. Now, if it's greater than 50 and I'm not declaring anything, and I say, oh, false, after all these things, there's nothing. Open your quote, and I'm putting A. Close the quote. I've closed the quote. Now I have parenthesis T open. I will close the parenthesis. 1, 2. Are you on this level now? Before I click on enter key.
Just wait a bit before you click.
Okay.
Can you say greater than 50?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I did not. I said I did not put it. I just put A. That is false statement. All the other one I declare as true, true, true. Then the last one, you just write the false statement. That is A.
Okay.
Can we proceed?
Yeah.
This is
This is Rebecca. This is Chileka.
I'm following.
So yes, so I clicked enter and I have A.
You said?
We can click enter now.
Okay. All right. Now you do the same thing to duplicate. You move your cursor here as it is. Then you left click and drag. That is how we duplicate the formula. So I don't need to enter the formula for the other cells again. Are you there now?
Yes.
Samson.
Yes.
Okay, let me share my screen. I think there's one thing which I'm missing, so I will need your
Okay, okay, that
your,
happens. Okay,
your help.
share your screen. Let me stop this one.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, let me start.
Let's see your screen.
Are you able to see?
I'm not seeing your screen yet.
No.
Okay.
So we are saying equal sign.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
When we open,
Yes.
we say this
Yes.
one,
Mm-hmm.
comma,
Yes. Not comma.
uh,
It's not comma.
no
Yeah,
comma.
no comma. Less than.
Okay, less
Yes.
than 40.
Yes.
I put a comma
Comma.
there.
Space. Then
Uh-huh.
you open your double quotes.
Okay.
F. Close the
F.
quotes. Comma.
Okay. Comma.
Space. If. No,
If.
give a space. Between comma, give a space. And if. Space.
Space.
If.
Okay. Then space
Then open your parentheses. Then select that same total again.
F2. Mm,
Select
is it okay
select
if I
E2,
type
E2,
F2 like that?
E2. Select the E2 now. It's E2 you are using, not F2. E2.
Okay. Okay. E2.
Yes. Less than 50.
50,
Comma.
comma,
Then space.
space.
Open your quotes.
This one.
Quotes. The double quotes. Double quotes. Space
Okay.
and double quotes. Then put
Uh-huh.
D, right?
Yes,
Then
D.
close the quotes, comma,
Comma.
yes, space. Then
Okay.
open your quotes.
Open my
The
quotes. Uh-huh.
letter A. That is the first statement. A. Close the
A.
quotes. Then close your parentheses, the brackets. You have two. The second one, there are two. The second one too. Close it again. If you notice
I
that one
thought
is show
I
now,
should have
press
two.
enter. All
Okay.
right. So you understand now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Requires a lot of practice.
Yes, and how do we get to remember this same formula?
All right. That is why you have to, if you have to practice, we'll send this class on the YouTube and send the link to us. So you
Okay.
can always visit, take down notes. Okay. So we are supposed
Okay, let me stop sharing. Thank you.
yes, we are going to stop today here because of so you can practice. So in our next class, we if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to have a wonderful